What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning into today's video. In this video, I'm going to be replacing the sensors for the camshaft actuator. I have a check engine code right now for P0010 and P0014, which are camshaft sensors A and B, or intake and exit. So let's jump up underneath the hood and start working on this. All right, so now that we're underneath the hood, the first thing I'm going to do is take off this cover. All right, so now that we got the cover off, first thing we're going to do is these are the two sensors we are looking for. This is the exhaust side, and this is the intake side. So the first thing is I've already taken this side off because I was checking, but just slide up this great plastic part, maybe, and break that. Okay.
One eternity later.
Okay, well, wiggling it, just, okay, so I broke the connector. I guess I broke two. So there's this part here which latches onto that, which I don't know how you were supposed to get up underneath it. But anyway, now that that's off, now I need to take these sensors out. All right, so here we are, different day. So you cannot get these parts from AutoZone or O'Reilly's or any brick and mortar auto shops. You have to go online and get them. So this is where I got them down here. But so once again, we got to take these off and set these aside. Now there's two bolts down in there. I don't know if you guys cannot see. So what you're going to need is a 10 millimeter Allen wrench, not Allen wrench, socket wrench. And we're just going to break those free. And that bolt comes out, then just yank it out. Twisting it a little bit, there you go, and then it comes right on out. So now I'm just going to take the new one and then slide it in. That one was. And tighten down the new bolt. That's tightened. It's all good. Now I'm going to do the other side real quick. All right, so my phone just randomly stopped recording on me for no reason. Don't know why. But I went ahead and took out this intake side solenoid and replaced that back in. Hooked everything back up. Now I'm clearing the codes, and then we'll check back on in once I get the codes cleared. All right, everybody, that's going to be the end of this video. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end of it. So after clearing the check engine codes and turning the car on and off a little bit, driving it, it is now clear and it's not popping back up. So this did fix those check engine lights, luckily. The first thing, if you are having these yourself, these check engine codes yourself, the first thing to check is for the oils. Check, make sure your oil quality is good and it's been recent since you've had a oil change. If your oil's good, then I would go ahead and switch these camshaft sensors, which were super easy to do, as you guys saw. And fortunately, you cannot get them from an AutoZone or O'Reilly's or anything like that. You have to order them online. Once again, this is where I picked mine up. I'll have a link down in the description if you guys if you need them. Thank you guys for sticking around. I'm sorry that it's kind of only been on the Solstice trying to get this fixed up, but next week's video will be for the Stinger, and it's something I am excited to install on the car, and I think you guys will be too. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this content or anything else of mine, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, put on notifications. All the above helps me out a bunch. Love seeing everybody that's come around the world to see my videos. It's pretty great. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.